Good guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we're here with more spookiness of course, Festival of the Lost. It is here for the next few weeks anyway, and it's basically the Halloween event of Destiny 2, and with it brings a bunch of new gear, and I will say one of my favorite weapons in the game, and it's gonna of course be this BRAYTECH werewolf itself. Now, how you can get this, of course, is by doing these spooky lost sectors, or you want to focus farm it. There is a little bit of a glitch, well, not a glitch, but Bungie have already said it on Twitter, so I know a lot of people might not see this, but if you do want to focus farm, of course, the BRAYTECH werewolf itself, you can actually do it in focusing, and it will be under this horror story. So you can see horror story is not actually available in this event right now, but for some reason there was a problem with the werewolf not dropping with like the better rolls and everything like that, so they had to put this placeholder image in instead. So if you're actually trying to focus farm the werewolf, just know that you have to come in here with an eerie engram or whatever and actually click horror story, and then you'll get yourself a werewolf. I've done them for a couple. You can kind of see in my inventory I have a few, and they do have some brand new rolls and everything. One thing I also will say, and I don't know if it's broken, if it's a glitch, but it seems like on the original they've taken multi-kill clip off it. You used to be able to go in here with the old version, which was of course from Season of the Arrivals, which was so long ago. You used to be able to come in here though and get yourself a freaking Zen Moment multi-kill clip roll, which was one of the best 450s in the game. I still technically have it, but Bungie's after changing the role. So if you ever had the curator role before, that role might change. Now you can kind of get away with it like I have, where I haven't like selected the perk. So if I go into this weapon here, you can see once I click these, I'll lose it for freaking ever. But as long as I don't touch anything, you can see I have Zen Moment multi-kill clip. It's all broken. I don't know if it's because of the issues they were having, they changed it or whatnot, but my good god, Bungie, please don't take my baby away. But yeah, there is going to be new versions. Technically, roles wise, you can get something similar with, of course, Zen Moment kill clip and everything like that. So it's not like it's completely gone, but I don't want to have to grind out for the same weapon again. But yeah, roles wise, the BRAYTECH werewolf, it's actually gotten some new banger roles you can get your hands on. So of course, it's going to have the search ardent trait anyway, so the search party ardent trait, which is going to be great in general. But you can kind of see it's got some of the goated sort of auto pricks you want as far as kinetics go as well. So it has the rewind kinetic tremors, which is going to be insane. It's got, of course, the target lock as well. It's got rewind onslaught, which is going to be nutty as well. It has overflow you wanted. Dynamic sway is going to be insane for PvP or Zen Moments since the buff. It's got some absolute banger perks, and I will say, out of all the weapons you could probably get from Season of the or the Festival of the Lost, of course you're going to want to get the new stuff, but this is probably the best weapon you can get. I mean, the BRAYTECH werewolf, even as a 450 when it's not in the meta, the werewolf always just slays. It's one of my favorite autos that's ever come out in Destiny. Stream of Fire was another one, Doctor in the Passing, but BRAYTECH werewolf is definitely up there for me, and I would definitely say try to get your hands on some rolls of these. But we're going to showcase exactly what this is like in both some PvP, PvE. I might use this one PvE with, or else I have a rewind round one as well. So without further ado, let's go into PvP with the BRAYTECH werewolf. Alrighty, so we're going to do some rumble, of course, with the little freaking auto rifle of could, and buddy peek me, I got kill clip. Peek me, there we go, peek me. He actually hit me with a shield. Oh my god, my man's freaking legit Captain America. Get me in here, buddy. Heal up, and you're going to think I'm 1 HP, right? There we go. Love that. But you can kind of see that this auto rifle, as I said, it is one of my favorite sort of autos. And oh, even with the kill clip, I could have killed him. But it's one of my favorite autos. As far as 450s go, PvP, these things can absolutely shred. And I will say, because it is a kinetic, I know there is that kinetic tremors roll, but this for me would be way more geared toward PvE or PvP than PvE. Like, PvE is not going to be bad, but PvP is where you'll see that this thing truly does shine. Now, it's like, yo, young man, are you over here or not? Oh, he's over here. And he's lagging. Oh my god, we killed him. On the freaking rubber band, we'll get this guy as well, though. And as I said, once you kind of get any sort of damage buff on this, you will absolutely shred people. And buddy, what is that freaking? Oh, buddy. Ah! We got him. There's a guy up my ass as well. Yo, guys, can we all just have the 1v1 fights, please? There we go. And I'm so dead. He's heavy mute. The BRAYTECH werewolf, as I said, it's just an absolute freaking beast. If you're going to use a good auto, this is, or if you want a good auto, this is like legit one of the best to get your hands on. Now, CeeLo Green, can you get your ass back here? Did you just run? You just run for the hills? Oh my god, he's going to peek me now. What the? Yo, young man with the freaking, he's got blink on. What are you doing? But yeah, if you're looking for one of the best auto rifles in the game and everything, this is probably going to be what you want to be looking for. I mean, you can see it absolutely just freaking rails people, especially when you get the kill clips going. Now, this is kind of multi-kill clip by 2. Oh, buddy, can you just not please? Peek it. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, the damage, there we go, there's the kill. But even if you get multi-kill clip by kind of 2 and everything like that, you can kind of see it is going to be great and everything as well. There's a guy on my ass too. Why is everyone here? Is everyone just going for heavy? Wait, I just think it's like one of the best autos. Now, this is going to be the range and buddy. Oh, he's got a sniper. Oh, Oh, bro, I had to reload. What? Come on, fight me. Come here. There we go. Well, you can kind of see it's just such a solid ass freaking auto rifle. I think it's still one of the best for me, and the fact that it's behind FOMO in terms of you can only get this Festival of the Lost, like, I mean, I don't know why it hasn't come back as a normal weapon, buddy. Oh, we'll trade the hand cannon. I don't know why it hasn't come back as like a normal weapon. There is the BRAYTECH Werewolf, which is like the original version of this before this became a Halloween weapon, but I think that should come back in some capacity. There is just so much FOMO involved with this weapon because it's not good, honestly. This thing is just an absolute freaking beast now, buddy. Oh man, when you hit your shots with this, it's just crispy. And the thing is, I have Zen moment on this too, so you can get some other rolls too. And oh, he just got deleted. But there is a ton of rolls you can get on this. So Zen moment, kill clip is a roll you can get, and there is an onslaught roll as well. You can kind of go for PvE. Hey, buddy. I was gonna say, my man's just like hiding behind the wall. Oh, what is that? Oh, I don't know. It's grenade launcher. He's got heavy. Of course he does. But yeah, I can only say that you got to get your hands on this. Oh my, what? No. Oh, if I died there, it would have been so freaking bad. Melee just whiffed. But I just gotta say, yeah, you just gotta try to get your hands on a roll of this. If you haven't got this before, or if you have, I said the old version kind of, because this is the old version. I don't know what they've done with this. They kind of broke a little bit, but if you want to get yourself a Zen moment, kill clip roll, or even just, as I said, rewind rounds, or even tap the trigger and everything's going to do absolute work for you. But there's a ton of different good rolls for PvP, and this is definitely going to be a weapon you've got to pick up. I mean, oh, it's so juicy. And as I said, you can throw on, of course, the oh, get this guy. No, I'm gonna whiff. But you can throw on dynamic sway reduction and everything as well. There's tons of good rolls for this. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things, of course, with the werewolf. And this is most likely where you'll get yourself some couple rolls of this, well, especially where you're going to go. I don't have my mask on, so I can get some candy. But this is basically where you want to go to, of course, get your candies, your eerie engrams and everything like that, and farm out for your rolls. And this is, I would say, a weapon you're going to want to be farming out for anyway. And I will say PvE nowadays, the rolls it does have are actually not too bad. So this is going to be an overflow swashbuckler roll. So if I get some melees kind of in, I'm on like the wrong freaking subclass because I want to do melees. But you can kind of see, you can get swashbuckler going, you have the overflow going, so you get massive mag, a lot of damage and everything like that. So there is a kind of lot going for it. I do have some other rolls too, and I might switch them on as well. I just wanted to kind of showcase the damage, but I do have a rewind round one on as well. Rewind. I can't say it ever. But there's rewind rounds and, of course, target locks. Of course, a lot of people might go for onslaught as well because you get that RPM with rewind. Is just like insane speed. But rewind, of course, is just going to be an absolutely freaking insane freaking what's called perk. You get a ton of ammo back in the game or into your mag and everything. Kinetic tremors is on this too. So I will say PvE wise, it actually has a ton of freaking rolls that you should be looking at as well for a kinetic. But I just need kinetics to do absolute work. I mean, it does. If I was going in and I'm going to try to do a build in a GM and everything, I don't think I'll ever really go with a kinetic weapon over maybe a stasis or a strand weapon, because my builds are generally, especially this season, it's all stasis. But your builds are generally going to be built around that sort of those sorts of abilities or sorts of damage types. So when it comes down to it, yeah, it's just hard to like say, oh, this is an absolute freaking banger PvE. But I will still say it has some decent ass perks for it. That is going to be, of course, a freaking explodey boy. And I need to change my freaking gear around because this is still not really working. But I still do think, though, because of how beautiful the weapon is. I mean, it looks nice, too. As I said, it's got a real kind of cool frame to it. Really nice scope and everything as well. But I have always got to recommend it. Every time the Halloween event comes around, I think I've done a video on this every time. And I don't think I've ever once said it's, like, freaking bad or anything. It's always been legit, like, S tier as an auto rifle goes. And it's, again, it's the exact same nowadays. It's gotten even better, I'd say, with the amount of PvE rolls you can get. All right, we're gonna try out a target lock roll though as well, because I've got it, so we might as well chuck it on, showcase what that's like as well. I will say target lock, ever since the nerfs and everything, not exactly amazing, especially because with 450s, I've got to get the whole freaking mag basically done. Oh, we're actually nearly finished, right? Did we just glitch out? No, did we just glitch out? Please don't tell me we did. Okay, we didn't. Oh my god, that happens sometimes, that when you get to like 8 or 9, it can actually glitch where you don't spawn any more headless ones, which sucks because you gotta wait here for like 2 minutes. But yeah, target lock, as I said, on this sort of weapon, it's not like it's gonna be bad, especially against like a boss type character, but I mean, there's way better ways to get your damage up and everything like that. Like you can see, I can get the target lock kind of going, but it takes a lot of the mag, pretty much the whole mag. Maybe rewind, it might be decent, but yeah, I just couldn't see you really using it. But as I said, you throw on, of course, the El Swashbuckler rolls and stuff like that. Get your damage buffs going. I think it's going to be an absolute freaking beast because we'll just melee here. Swashbuckler by 5. Give me that damage, baby. I'm so sad I haven't got a kinetic tremors roll. That would have been super nice to showcase and everything. But I said, the werewolf. There's legit nothing more I can say other than do not let FOMO take over, because the FOMO is real with this weapon. It only comes once a year. You've got to be doing the Festival of the Lost for this. We're going to get him to half HP already. As I said, overall, the werewolf, this is 100% a must get. I do it every year. I always say it's worth getting, and it's going to be a must get. No different this year. This is legit one of the most FOMO'd weapons, I think, out of all the events. I think when it comes to like the Solstice, Festival of the Lost, Dawning, I think the werewolf for me is probably the most FOMO'd one. If you don't get this now, you actually do feel it when a freaking auto rifle meta comes around, because this thing's a beast. And did I get any more rolls? No, I got 2 arcane rolls and an area engram, so we'll take that. Well, that's it for me on, of course, the BRAYTECH werewolf itself. As I said, this thing's an absolute beast. I cannot deny this any longer, guys. This is probably one of, if not the best autos in the game. I know 450s aren't exactly meta, but that's the thing. Even when they're not meta, this still pops off, and especially with the multi-kill clip Zen moment roll I do have. I know it's kind of bugged and everything right now, but even if you get a Zen moment kill clip roll or any of the other sorts of decent like dynamic sways or whatever, it's going to do work. And I actually did get another roll there, so I got lone wolf swashbuckler. So they do drop pretty frequently for the most part. Once you kind of get your first or whatever, you can focus, as I said, with the eerie engrams and candy and everything. It's very expensive, so doing lost sectors is of course going to be your best bet. I do think, as I said, you've got to be doing some PV or the freaking Festival of the Lost this season for this weapon, because if you don't get this, there is a lot of FOMO for it. It's so good. It's so freaking good. So yeah, I'd 100% be saying try out the Festival of the Lost, do some lost sectors, speak of lost sectors, get yourself some rolls of this, because it's that good. You won't regret it. There's no way you'll regret getting some rolls of this, unless they're terrible rolls, but there's no way you'll regret getting this if it's a good roll. But regardless, if you like the video, trust like, I'm gonna do some more content, subscribe, have a fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.